Rich Trapper tapping in. TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing. Like, cracking this thing, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use, some knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Hit me up in the Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. But before you do that, get into these Signature Honey Cigars, man. Get into these. Shout out to T.I. Shout out to Signature Honey Cigars. You ain't got into these, get into these, man. They are smooth, aromatic flavors. Good cigars, not intended for minors. Better version of backwoods. Signature cigars, get into those. You also want to get into these, man. Tasty, live resin, disposable cartridges. Get into these if you ain't got into these, man. Live resin, disposable cartridges made from Tasty. Get into these if you ain't got into these, man. Cannabis-derived terpenes, premium category 3 distillate, no pesticides or heavy metals like a rock band, no glucose, glycerin, MCT, VG, vitamin E, or any other additives. Get into that if you ain't got into that. You already know the deal, man. Get into my newest single, Something to Fuck On. That's out now on all streaming platforms. Something to go and get into that if you ain't got into that. You also need to go ahead and drop a comment because the best comment of the month of April will receive a $50 cash app as well as the top comment between now and 10,000 subscribers. Provided we get there before May the 14th, we'll receive a $50 cash app as well. So make sure y'all get into that if you ain't got into that. Sunday, May the 12th, we're giving away $50 for the live music review. If you're trying to get involved in that, find me on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Sunday, May the 12th, 3 o'clock LA time, 6 o'clock New York time. It will be going down. That's 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Get into that if you ain't got into that. You already know the deal, man. You already know the deal. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, I need y'all to know, man, the comments, we really give away that chili. It's not a cap thing. We giving love to Keep It a Benji. We using his content today. Shout out to Keep It a Benji. Make sure y'all show him some love, like, comment, subscribe. We finna get into this content. Let's go.
What's up, Dice Crew? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. We got Rockstar 2800 from over there at Smut Free TV, and he pretty much speaking on WACK 100 going on Figmunity with TRELL and AD. You know, they were speaking on Rockstar, so we got to hear what Rockstar got to say pertaining to that whole situation. I'm going to keep it a Benji for y'all doing my reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Shout out to the Dice Crew. Let's rock.
Let's get into it. Rockstar Reacts. WACK 100. Smuts. Myself, Rockstar 2800. Once again, on Figmunity World. This time, AD and TRELL.
Figmunity World. It's not Figmunity Word. It's Figmunity Words are. We already know that Rockstar has the worst time with words, so whatever.
Let them. They just let them. So we got to get to it. I know a lot of people know I called in. You know, I got the text that they was on. You know, so I called in because all I want to do is address whatever you're saying. Right then and there, we can get it straight. So you can't just run with your name.
You called in, you mad because they didn't answer because nobody cares about what you have to say, bro. Yes, and I kind of heard him going off of this, well, if WACK would have called, blah, 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 because people actually care about what WACK has to say. Yeah, he a buster. Yeah, he a whore. Yeah, he had 3 fingers in there and did the come here finger. Yeah, his uncle took advantage of him and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he a big Geo dude, meatball. Yeah, he crater face. Yeah, he a snitch. But people actually want to care about what that snitch got to say, big dog. Rockstar, you do no ratings. You do no numbers. Nobody cares about you, bro. Nobody cares about what you have to say. You're just a big old crybaby. So yeah, they call for WACK because WACK is better for views and ratings. You're just calling in to complain and say things that nobody cares about, bro. So they probably did you a favor and saved you the embarrassment of WACK marking you out or humiliating you, big dog. Nobody cares about what you have to say. You bring in no numbers. Yeah, they brought in WACK because they feel like WACK is better to their platform than you. Yeah, when you called, they ignored it because they didn't care about what you had to say. Yeah, if WACK would have called while you was there, blah, 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 would have happened like that. But you ain't never been there. You're not there. You're just complaining all the time. You was a whiny behindy, bro. You're the whiniest of the behindiest.
The event, you know, but of course, they didn't answer. They didn't call back. And my thing is, you know, if WACK was sitting there and if I was sitting there and WACK would have called in, they would have answered their phone for sure. So a lot of people saying that.
Y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Do y'all feel like TRELL or AD, whoever Rockstar was calling, do you feel like they should have answered that phone call? You feel me? Or do y'all feel like, you know...
If you actually would have cared about anything Rockstar had to say, please drop a comment below and let me know that you care about anything Rockstar has to say. Let me know. If I'm wrong, I'll happily apologize, and I'll make a whole video apologizing, giving that man his praise. If you care about what Rockstar has to say, let me know, because I don't know anybody who says, yeah, We care about what Rockstar has to say with his big complaint in A double double.
They just let it be what it be. But I do kind of agree with what he said a little bit. Like, I think if WACK would have called and the roles was reversed, I think they would have definitely answered that because, WACK is also like walking content for show. You know what I mean? If he would have answered whatever he would have said, wrong, right, disrespectful, whatever, told the truth, told a lie, whatever, it just would have made for great content. So I definitely think they would have answered that phone call if that was WACK calling. You know what I mean?
And Rockstar, you're none of those things, bro. You're not good content. That's why they didn't answer your call.
Maybe not, though. That's just what I'm thinking. But y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Do you feel like they should have answered and gave Rockstar the opportunity to clear his name or speak his side of the story in that situation?
Oh, you ain't big enough, you ain't that. But what about my rapport as a keyway? I'm supposed to be a keyway. AD, we got a hell of a.
See, that's the thing, bro. You want to bring gang banging into podcasting. It's not a gang meeting, Rockstar. It's not a hood meeting, bro. You being a hell of a keyway means absolutely nothing, big dog. It means absolutely nothing, big dog. Nobody cares. That means nothing in the podcasting space. Nobody cares about that.
Or, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just trying to figure out where.
Well, I gotta go back to this, like I always say, man. I would like to say that, TRELL and AD got more of a love, alignment, and relationship with WACK as opposed with Rockstar. And, this is still a business.
And that's fine. They don't even try to hide it. They deal with WACK. They cool with WACK. That's cool. I'm cool with TRELL. I'm cool with AD. I'm not cool with WACK. Everybody don't gotta be cool with WACK, but that don't change the relationship. That don't change none of that. Nobody cares, bro. Rockstar, you're dry. Dry, bro. Dry. SpongeBob out of water. You're dry, bro.
At the end of the day, and they definitely gonna benefit more.
If you know that episode of SpongeBob with the pinky, Rockstar's a pink. Don't worry about it.
On the business side of things for dealing with WACK as opposed to dealing with Rockstar. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know, Dice Crew.
I'm going, am I tripping or is they really tripping? So we're going to figure it out. We're going to react to this because I really haven't seen the full clip. I ain't really seen none of it. I mean, I called in. I was busy doing something else. They didn't want to answer. It is what it is. But I did hop in the chat. I think I did hop in the chat. But we're going to get to it right now. Rockstar's in the chat. WACK is a clown. Before we start this, so Rockstar's in the chat. If you watching this, if you locked in with me, we ain't going for nothing. We ain't backing down. This is what happens when somebody creates narratives. When they want you to be a part of their narrative and you ain't going for it and you doing your own thing, I just want y'all to realize and really look closer into this than what it is.
Talk about it. What you say once, say twice. So that's how the fallout of Rockstar. Y'all watch No Jumper. Every
And here go the thing too. Rockstar, you was wrong for me eating WACK in the first place, bro. You was me eating WACK. You was trying to be his little buddy-waddy, and he crossed you like he crossed everybody else, and now you mad. You shouldn't have been me eating, big dog. Take the meat out your mouth. That's what you get for me eating a bum. You was me eating the bum, bro, and you got dealt with. You feel me? It is what it is. WACK threw you away the way he threw everybody else away. You're mad. You shouldn't have been meat eating. That's your fault for being a lackey to a loser.
segment, episode, I found a way to promote that nigga's platform. Always shouted him out. I ain't part of this shit. I know the nigga trying to come up, right?
Bro, you want to be a part of it. You ain't a part of it, but you want to be a part of it. You coming in my room. You staying in there all night. You infatuated with the room. You love the room. You beg for a bean, cry for a bean. Come on.
Begging for a moderator position in the clubhouse room is crazy amongst grown men, but let's keep going.
The nigga called me again, WACK, I ain't got no gas money. I got some ownership in the dealership down.
I ain't never called him for no gas money. Ever in my life. Never.
Y'all let me know, Dice Crew. Do y'all believe WACK about Rockstar asking for some gas, or do y'all feel like WACK is taking telling the story?
Oh man, I bust move.
Low-key, I kind of believe it. With the petty stuff I hear Rockstar complain about, I believe that he was petty enough to ask WACK for some gas money, thinking that he had a friend because he was me eating WACK. Rockstar, you were me eating WACK. You are meat eating whack, big dog. You are meat eating whack, and now you getting, your due diligence as a result of meat eating. But I do believe you asked for that gas money, bro. I believe that 100% happened.
You feel me? So tell him to prove that. Tell him to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. Like, if y'all gonna believe anything, so I'm gonna let y'all run with that. But to me, that's just is a little of him, because it just tells you what he really thought of you. Because I ain't even have to do that, and this is what he automatically thinks of me. You feel me? But I'm really a hustler. He ain't gonna talk about them deals I was trying to bring to the table that he wasn't acknowledging, because he on some old. He really on some sneaky backdoor backbiting. You feel me? Fake and cool, trying to be cool. You feel me? And I'm just playing it how it goes. So
down in Scottsdale, I said, look, they got a car show. They're gonna pay you $50 an hour, put on all black, stand there, bunch of white people. He go to the Toyota dealership, stand there, they give him a little $400-500. Right? Looking out for the nigga. Cause ain't no Crips ever did none of this shit. Fuck all these niggas. The more he say that, the more I know I can't trust you. But
and then it's like, bro, what am I saying to you? Like, it's crazy that people will believe this, bro. I'll never go against my hood for you, homie, or go against any, like, you feel me? Now, it was a lot of bandwagon, a lot of niggas that was hating what we was doing, and I caught a lot of slack for dealing with you, but I was trying to bridge a gap. And you weird. You can't be cool. So that's why.
It's amazing to me when people like ROCCSTAR who are like, not to say you can't be somebody, but right now you're a nobody. Well, I was trying to bridge a gap. I was trying to who are you even to bridge gaps? Like, what about you makes other people want to follow you? What about you makes other people say, like, yeah, I want to be like that guy? Nothing. Like, oh, I was trying to bridge a gap. Why? For what reason? What gap were you trying to bridge? You could barely maintain for yourself. Like, what do you mean you're trying to bridge a gap? Like, you're not a fixture like that. You're not a joint like that. You're not a nigga like that. Like, ROCCSTAR, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you just trying to make yourself feel important, bro. For real, for real.
Real fallout, because you can't be cool. You want to play these little games, think you bullying somebody online, thinking you moving weight, doing what you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing that I had to show you. And it's still cracking right now.
But because he mentioned his kid, I helped look out for him. So, now.
And then look at these niggas just sitting here. Look at AD just sitting there, bro. Like on everything, homie. Like, say something. Like, why you ain't gonna say nothing?
What is he? What is AD supposed to say, bro? Like, what is AD supposed to say? For all he knows, Wack can be telling the truth, bro. Like, I believe kind of some of this shit this nigga saying. Like, I ain't gonna say it's all false, but I ain't gonna say it's all true. But I ain't gonna say it's all true. I ain't gonna say it's all false. I believe both y'all lying. You probably did ask for the gas money. You probably did get you some work for the job and all that kind of stuff. These are very specific things, bro. So whatever. But who cares? Like, who cares, bro? If he helped you get some work at security, who cares? You provided for your family. Like, there's nothing wrong with working security. There's nothing wrong with working at Foot Locker. There's nothing wrong with working at the gas station, the car wash. However you work to get your chili, there's nothing wrong with that. So why do we make it seem like these are problems? Like, who cares, dog? You a grown man providing honesty for your family. Who cares how you did it? You did it. That's all that matters. The salute is the fact that you putting in chili into the pot for your kids.
Come on, like, that's where...
It looked like to me, low key, that ROCCSTAR is definitely, he very high and shit like that, right? And I don't mean that to make no insult, but it's funny. But I feel like, sometimes it's nothing you can say if you just don't know the truth. Like, I don't think TRELL or AD really know if Wack is lying or telling the truth. So the best thing they can do is not co-sign or agree with what Wack is saying.
What's that with it? Like, that's confusing me. The whole body language, the whole, you feel me? Like, speak up for the homie, though. A real one, though.
He say little shit. Don't say nothing about me on the 1st and think because you ain't heard nothing on the 10th is over. No. I like to wake a nigga up to shit. Y'all see how I woke Big Sad up to it? I came on there and said, you telling you's a rat. Nigga, you ain't got no work. Nigga, I'm going to have to work tomorrow. I let 14 tomorrows go by. And he started saying, I told you to have no work. Midnight, steel frame, boom, interrogation room. Nigga, if I say I got it, I got it. I got all kind of shit on.
Lies. You just a bluffer, bro. Lies. That's not true.
Motherfucker.
What you just showed us right now was crazy.
And he got on there and told future artists, fuck his mom and all type of shit too.
ROCCSTAR lined him up. I didn't know this nigga. He said, yo, come to the...
Here we go. Here we go. Rockstar lied too. I don't know this.
That I do believe because I've seen Rockstar do all kind of snake-ish on Clubhouse. So that I do believe. That I do believe 100%.
I ain't like that's what you do. You line yourself up, which is hilarious.
Room, this nigga talking and whoop, and come over here and have a music conversation with him. I didn't know the nigga. I didn't know he was future artist. I didn't know him. So when I come in, if you listening to the content,
So he didn't let you know ahead of time.
he ain't tell me nothing. Yo, whack this nigga, he drop an album. Tell me nothing. Yo, whack this nigga, he drop an album.
He lying. Look at AD. AD like AD know what's happening. AD know I'm gonna let him know what's going on. What the playing field is. It is what it is. Now the Doughboy stuff. Doughboy wasn't supposed to. It was simple, but Wack. Wack gotta think like, bro. Listen.
And just for some of y'all who might not be privy to who Doughboy is a dude from I want to say he from Cleveland, Ohio, but he's like a part of Free Band Gang, and that's Future, one of his companies and brands that he represent, his record label or something like that. So just to say that for those who not familiar with who Doughboy is, and he, I'm not like I don't just keep up with him, but he definitely be making some good songs and stuff like that, and he got some good motion. Shout out to Doughboy.
This nigga play games, bro. He know how to get reaction out of somebody. He know what to say, how to say, and come at people. So a Doughboy, it kind of triggered Doughboy to say what he really wanted to say. Because I don't think he was on that. Everything was cool. Everything was good. Like I said, even when he started to say it, I told Doughboy to chill. Niggas ain't, just chill. And so Wacko thing is, oh, man, you already had a conversation. Bro. And I told him, listen, it can go either way. He know that. I used to tell Wack, hey, man, it can go either way with Wack. If you want to holler at him, that's on you. You feel me? So he didn't like that. He probably got caught up in some stuff with the whole Doughboy situation. You got to think that's Future artist, which Birdman love. And Birdman already told him, leave Future and them alone. So.
Come in, give me expert opinion in the music industry. Okay, cool. He called me, I come to the room. If you listen to him, like, what's up, bro? What's your name? Yeah, okay, what's your stage name? I'm like, oh, man, you got some good numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the Spotify. I'm doing ROCCSTAR.
Being genuine, though.
Yeah, I'm being genuine. The nigga had good numbers. I never heard of the nigga. I don't know he signed the Future. Yeah, but homie, he had already told ROCCSTAR he had a problem with me about Future, right? If he'd have told me something about Future, I wouldn't have came because Birdman had asked me to lay back. So I would have been like, nah, I ain't gonna come over there because it might lead to something. You know what I'm saying? So dudes start getting at me about Future. And I'm like, God damn, where this coming from?
Like I told him, and Wack no. Bro, I give people the option to come deal with you. He can go this way, that way. He act like he wanted to be on this way, like everything was cool, but you triggered him. So, like, you line yourself up, homie. Like, time after time, it's easy to gaslight you. Niggas can gaslight you right now, boy. You so easy. You so easy. Nigga tell you anything. See, one thing about Wack, he don't do his own research. You feel me? Other people do research for him. He wouldn't know nothing about it if it didn't got text to him or hit him. You see how you be squinting and stuff? Everything got to be sent to him. Trust me. He don't know nothing about nothing. And that stuff being sent to you don't even.
Rockstar is just complaining, bro. That's all this is. Just a grown man bitching and complaining and moaning and whining like a fucking girl, bro. We gonna get this nigga like 5 or 10 more minutes. We ain't. There's 10 more minutes left of this shit. God damn.
Be facts, but you just run with it. Because you think you got this, whatever, man. But we gonna keep it going. I don't know how these niggas ain't speaking up for a real one, though.
I'm from whole time Rockstar know. So Rockstar is the one telling me the nigga in town. Call him out. So I say, nigga, you in LA, I'm on my way back from Vegas. At the time, I'm at the 15 and the 210 split. I'm coming in to the studio. Rockstar said, tell that nigga I'll come get you. Right? He lining the nigga up.
Bro, this nigga lying, bro. This nigga told me I got the content, and we could play the content too. This nigga told me $10,000. Bring him to my studio. Bring him to where I'm at. Wack, nigga said $10,000. I'm like, yeah, we already on the road. Okay, for sure. Boom. I'm about to plug it so they can come holler. You feel me? But I'm telling Doughboy, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, homie. Like, You know what I'm saying? Just pull up and have a conversation with this man. Like, feel me? So, I don't know, man.
Now, you know, that can be taken a few different ways. Like, you know, ROCCSTAR said that he agreed to try to bring Doughboy somewhere for the 10,000 that WACK was bringing up, offering. But he also said that he told Doughboy that he gonna make sure don't nothing happen to him and he got his back. So, you know, if he just wants to take like a finder's fee, like an introduction fee, just so he could create put the situation together and they could have a conversation or whatever, then
That's what it sounded like. ROCCSTAR was trying to run a play and it didn't work because he didn't know what he was doing and don't nobody respect you as a businessman.
you know, maybe ROCCSTAR ain't wrong. But if he was gonna take the 10,000 and he wasn't gonna try to have Doughboy back, then you know people can definitely view that as you was kind of lying Doughboy up or willing to. And you know, I don't even know if Doughboy knew about that or he didn't. But if he did know, then that means ROCCSTAR probably wasn't trying to just go so foul. But if Doughboy did know, then you know that could be tricky.
You know, if y'all want to believe this, believe it. But to me, this is amusing. But I gotta speak on it in such a manner to understand that. Look, this is a sickness that this man has by twisting up, lying, and wanting to confuse people. You know, AD looking like he ain't. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. But he ain't buying it. He like kind of like bypassing it, but at the same time, he ain't speaking up. And that's what niggas is on like. And it's kind of is beyond disappointing. You understand me?
That's the first night ROCCSTAR and KK came over there, right?
ROCCSTAR is calling me.
Yeah, that's great, right?
Yeah, that's great. Look. I call AD, calling TRELL. AD over there laughing now. You feel me? But it's like, come on, man. Like, answer the phone.
So he lied.
No, bro, because they're in the middle of filming and they have a guest and they don't want to call you, disrupt the guest that they actually invited. You're an uninvited guest, bro. You like a fly in their ear. Nobody wants to hear you. You're not a guest. You're not scheduled to be on there. What?
Nigga all the way up. I can go to my phone and show the nigga the text. You telling me I don't know this nigga. I don't know nothing about this dude respectfully. I don't know you. I wouldn't even care, but ROCCSTAR knew he had a problem with me about Future. So he knew get me in the room, dude was going to eventually say something, and he knew I was going to react. Now, if you listen to that content, I tried to get away from it because I gave Stun on my word I was going to let it be. Said, "Wack, I love you."
That's crazy. They ain't calling me back. They not trying to switch this. They gonna let.
Bro, nobody wants to hear you. This is crazy. Nobody trying to call me back. They're not trying to defend me. You guys are not my friends anymore. You sound like a bitch, bro. Defend yourself, nigga. You a grown-ass man. You met these niggas on the fucking... You don't even know these niggas like that, bro. You an internet nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here. ROCCSTAR is weird.
Him talking, spit his narrative.
Now, you know, maybe in the future, AD and TRELL is gonna have ROCCSTAR come on there so he could just speak his side of things, but just on a whole nother episode. You know, maybe that's what they gonna do. But if they don't, then you know I could definitely see that, you know, being kind of not.
Who cares? Because nobody cares about what ROCCSTAR has to say, bro. Don't nobody care about what this nigga crying about?
Okay with ROCCSTAR, because you get on this big platform and you let a person put these things out there about me, and you know you don't give me the same opportunity to kind of clear my name or tell my side to these same people on this big old platform, then you know you participated with a narrative about me that I don't really agree with. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I go.
Every time. It's crazy to me. It's like, you feel me? And I don't expect no loyalty, but I got good rapport with individuals. I never been.
You don't expect no loyalty, but you've just been complaining for the last 23 minutes about it, but you don't expect no loyalty. You clearly expect loyalty, but that's fine.
No sucker. Always been solid with individuals. You understand me? And sometimes it's just like, hey man, chill. Like enough is enough. Like speak on something positive about him. Like, but you can't. Because you hate.
Because there ain't nothing positive to speak on about you, because all you do is go on the internet and complain and bitch and moan, bro. That's all you do is bitch and moan and complain. It ain't nothing positive to speak on about you because it ain't nothing positive about you. You just a whining ass nigga.
That you ain't make me out to be none of your little minions. You understand me? And I'm still standing. You feel me? After the fact, you want to make believe like you took something, you did something to me or, boy, you ain't do nothing. I'm not affected none. Other than I'm annoyed.
I love Future. Can you let that go? No problem. Like you calling me, right? No problem. Fuck it, I'm leaving alone, right? So ROCCSTAR, he was lining a lot of shit up and sitting back playing possum, like, you know, he didn't know what was going on.
Man, he done told the man, fuck him and fuck Future.
Bro, it led to that after he got at me. He said, what's up with you and Pluto? When the nigga said it, I was so far gone. I said, nigga, Pluto, the fuck are you talking about a planet for? I ain't thinking.
I ain't gonna lie, that's funny. That's funny. WACK is hilarious, man. WACK is an idiot. He said, what are you thinking about a planet for?
Nah, Future. What you mean, Future? He got at me. He said, what's up with you and Pluto? When the nigga said it, I was so far gone. I said, nigga, Pluto, the fuck are you talking about a planet for? I ain't thinking, nah, Future. What you mean, Future? Yeah, I'm signing the Future. This shit.
He trying to clean it up. He trying to clean it up because Birdman was on his ass about that whole leave Future alone, all that, and you know what I'm saying? But listen.
Talk, nigga, but that's how that happened. That weekend, I'm gonna make you remember. We called him and beat him at the club. We was wearing Future ass out that whole weekend. The 60s called him on fucking, what the fuck is that club? Used to be Area off fucking La Cienega over there. You can Google that shit. Future security guard beat at the...
Implicating the 60s code. You see how he got a hate for Crips? Y'all see that? You see how he threw the 60s in there?
Yeah, he did throw the 60s in there unnecessarily. And I do agree with ROCCSTAR. He did throw the 6-0s in there unnecessarily. They didn't have nothing to do with this at all. Like, the 6-0s didn't have nothing to do with this. Why are you snitching on them? They ain't got nothing to do with this. What you telling on me for? I'm over here minding my business is what the 6-0 said. The hell? Hey, imagine if this was an actual, like, person. Like the Rolling 60s was, like, a singular person. And through all this is going on, like, this nigga's at the house, like, just eating, like, cereal or something. Like, damn, what the fuck I do? Hilarious.
So fast. Oh, it was the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. He hate them niggas. The 60s did something bad to WACK back in the day. He
fucked his wife.
I mean, you know, I definitely will say that I don't think that was WACK's position to just say, you know, some people was I mean, he didn't really say like the 60s was like they actually did a crime or committed a crime. But I mean, you know, you kind of attaching them to a situation which it could give them a bad look or put a bad light on them. So maybe that wasn't WACK's position to do.
not like the 60s.
At the club, right? Because he had a debt with somebody at the table. So when we coming through the joint, right now I didn't let it go because I could prove it. Because when I chased the nigga down and he ran into the thing, I wasn't connected.
And I will say this, ROCCSTAR said that WACK got a problem with the Crips. I mean, by natural, you know, he should definitely have a problem with Crips just because that's what he's raised off of. You know, back in the day, people like WACK and them, people growing up in like that 90s, that 80s and that, you know, stuff like that, you know, that's what it was more so about. You know, it was more about the Crip and the blood situation. So these is his direct enemies, so he can have that type of hate. But when it comes to business, it don't look like he just got a total hate for all Crips. I feel like he got some love for certain Crips, but he definitely got some dislike for certain Crips. Just like he got certain love for
that's real.
certain bloods and stuff, but he don't got certain love for certain bloods. That's just how I gather it.
In the plane, he threw his phone at me. The nigga on the phone say, "WACK, out of respect to me, let it be, I'ma pay the debt." Right? And that's a very close dude to me. He said, "WACK, I don't know why these niggas lying, but it, you know, just let it be for me." I let it be. So ROCCSTAR's a nigga that like to throw a rock and hide his hand.
So Future ran from you.
He ran for me and Big U.
So we should, okay, so we...
Throw a rock and hide my hand, man. Come on, bro.
Why you bringing Big U into this, man? Big U ain't did nothing to that, man. Big U ain't had no issues with Future. Why you bringing him into that? Tripping.
Like, face the fact that you launch yourself up and you kind of maybe punctured the relationships that you had with these people over some of the shit that you did in my room. But that was on you flowing freely, but trying to blame it on me because it wasn't part of your room, because you wanted me to be part of the 100 side. See, I know your whole mentality. Now, if I would have been part of the 100 side, you probably would have took that on chin. That's your shit. You got to be accounted for. But since you in Smoke Free TV or Hip Hop Trends at the time, You could say that's not your room. That's a whole nother nigga room. You see the play on there, y'all? This nigga, it's a play every time on how he run. It's a method to his madness every time. And I done figured it out. And I don't think he like that. He know where I stand with it. And that's why I'm on this side and he can stay where he at. You feel me? And it is what it is. Yeah, I'm disappointed in AD TRELL. TRELL didn't call me back.
Bro, they don't care. They don't care, bro. I'm disappointed. If nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. You just whining, bro.
AD called me back after the fact. We holler, but I'm highly disappointed in these individuals as being comrades in this and peers in this.
Y'all just watch my bored ass soul leave my body because this nigga keeps complaining.
But, you know, I take it on the chin. It is what it is, right? Every time. But, you know, I just got to leave it where it's at with everybody in this game.
So we should be hearing that in the next Drake diss.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that. This was like 2016.
What else you tell Drake, nigga? You got some ammo on everybody.
Oh.
You.
Oh, I got shit on where I need to have it on.
That nigga Birdman, they called your ass. I done figured it out now. WACK is the source.
I got some.
All right, man, that's that, man. Make sure y'all shout out Keep It a Benji. We showing love to Keep It a Benji, man. Make sure y'all show us page some love. Shout out to Keep It a Benji, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content. We are going on here at TNN Trap News Network, some news you can use, some knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Somebody in the comments said, good offense. You got hands, but your defense sucks. I am actually a counter fighter the whole way, and I fight off my back foot, and I'm a switch fighter. So, yeah. I'm all defense. Either way it go, man. Defense is hard. Don't worry about it. Hit the subscribe button. Become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia. That notification bell at the top. All tape in for the latest and the greatest of what we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit these tasty live resin disposable cartridges. Get into these if you ain't got into these, man. Live resin disposable cartridges. Cannabis-derived terpenes. Premium category 3 distillate. No pesticides or heavy metals like a rock band. No glucose, glycerin, MTT, BG, vitamin E, or any other additives. 1,000 milligrams in each box. Make sure you got into those. Get into these, man. Signature cigars. Shout out to Signature Cigars. Shout out to TI. Shout out to Good Signature Cigars, man. Like, comment, subscribe. More of these, man. Make sure you get into these. You got into those. See them at your local smoke shop. You trying to get into the live music review Sunday, May the 12th. Rich Trapper. Sunday, May the 12th. Rich Trapper. Sunday, May the 12th. Rich Trapper. We'll be hosting a live music review at 3 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern time. We will be giving away $50 to the best song in the live music review. So make sure you get into that TRAPNEWS slide onto my DM, and you can get registered for this live music review we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Red dot slide it to the left. Hit that notification bell. Hit all we giving away is chili. Red dot slide to the left, and it's free Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone.